So, my virtual reality content has really been missing something.
Senpai, watashi ni kazute kudasai.
VTubers are huge now, and I don't actually have my own custom avatar for virtual reality, which is shocking really. I've done some videos playing as like Joker, and I've got a download of Snake from Metal Gear Solid, but I really need my own custom avatar. I mean, even Pokemon and PewDiePie are in this now. So I decided to give myself a little challenge. Is it possible to become a VTuber in just one day? Let's go and find out. If you're new to the channel, I am Emzo VR doing virtual reality content, and we stream live on Wednesday nights here on YouTube, so be sure to give us a like and subscribe. I jumped right into the deep end and had a look at Code Miko. She's super cool, but I quickly discovered that they use a $30,000 motion caption suit, so that went out of the window. Next, I knew I could make myself a little avatar in Ready Player Me, and they're pretty cool for anyone who just wants an avatar with a few customizations, but I wanted something better than that. I didn't just want an avatar maker, so to speak. I got access to the Unreal Engine MetaHuman Creator. This makes super hyper-realistic humans that you can use in games and things like that, and I'm sure I could use this as an avatar. Let's have a look. Let's look. Wait. You don't have the option to have blue hair? How can this be hyper-realistic if I cannot have blue hair? Scrap that. Next times two. By this stage, time was quickly slipping away from me, and I realised I had no idea how to make a 3D model, never mind actually rig a skeleton for it, do a full design. Maybe this really wouldn't be possible in a day. But then it hit me. VRoid Studio. I remember finding this in Steam and giving it a download beforehand. This will get me there. And especially when you have a look at the presets. This looks a little familiar. This is what PewDiePie used to get started, so if PewDiePie used it, then it must be good, right? I realised at this stage how far behind I was, so I needed some tutorials. I knew exactly who to look up. Hey there, Fia. She'll know how to help me. I quickly binged as many tutorials as I could to get the basics and then jump into VRoid Studio to give this a bang. I didn't want to go with the whole squirrel girl look, so I went with the one that looked more out there. I want the more elfy kind of person. And I wanted to start with the hair. You can draw your own hair in VRoid Studio, and I thought that is going to be the thing that makes you the most unique, having the best cool anime hair. It'll be totally easy, right? You just draw it in. You just draw a line and it draws a line of hair. Perfect. But here's my first attempt at hair, and it is bloody awful. Look at that monstrosity. I had a vision in my head. I wanted my avatar to be cyberpunk style. I like the undercut hair. Good lordy, I couldn't figure it out. I didn't give up though. I kept going. Made many attempts at hair. A lot of really bad hair, and they all sucked. So I really wasn't getting it anywhere fast. So I gave up on that, and I decided to look at clothes instead. Because, hey, clothes will make the avatar as well. It's not all about the hair. Sure, the hair's custom, but I need some clothes. When I was binging my Fia videos, I noticed a great resource she mentioned. Booth, a website where you can download clothes and accessories for your VRoid. Result, so I went on the hunt for some freebies. I started with just the basics. I wanted some nice colourful painted nails. I found a little template here. I didn't like the colours that were on offer, so I went and opened this up in Photoshop and then made them some nice, shiny, metallic-y purple and blue to fit my avatar. Good start. It's getting late and I've managed to do some nails. Woohoo! But it's okay. I found a nice, free, cool leather jacket. I can put that onto my avatar. I wasn't too fond of the blue. In fact, I did like the blue, but I didn't want it to just be the default that anybody can download for free. So I went to Photoshop and then I made it a more natural dark leather colour. We made some funky cyberpunk eyes. We got some cool accessories. Now it's time to edit this hair. Oh god, the hair. Honestly, I still suck at hair. So badly. Back to the magical Booth website, and out of sheer fluke, I managed to find some cool free hair, like a preset that I wasn't too opposed to. It's not the undercut that I had originally planned, but I quite like it. I will try and get myself the hair the way I want it in the future, but for doing a VTuber in a day, I just couldn't figure it out that quick. we got the hair, but we don't want this colour. So what I did was I added a nice blue and purple texture to this that I also found on the Booth website, and then I changed the colour settings to be blue and purple just in general to go with this on top of the preset. I flipped the fringe the other way because I wanted my fringe to face the other way. That was nice and super simple. And then eventually I tried to do a different fringe. It took me probably about 5 attempts, but I got myself a little different fringe now. I'd rather have that little fringe than the long bits of hair, so it's not obvious that it's just a random free template that I've taken from online. And as I was going for the cyberpunk theme, I hadn't found any cool trousers or anything, but then I stumbled across this. And I thought these clothes were pretty dope. I like the neon glowiness of it, and it's quite a funky design. I want to change the back, but I didn't have time for that. Yeah, I went for it. I bought it. I spent it worked out at like £13 roughly when we got that translated from yen. So I did spend some money on this, but not much. £13. I think that was cool because I had no time to design clothes, and honestly I have no idea to design clothes. That is something I'm going to have to learn, and I'll get my cool own custom cyberpunky things. Like I said, I've got an image in my head. Making that a reality might not happen in a day. I remember back to the Fia tutorials. She mentioned some free software. There is 3teen. I decided to go with this because it's got some nice green screen features, and it got me my thumbnails. And it got me my little dancing bit that you saw at the beginning of the video. Perfect, because in here my model can do a little different facial poses, she can do a little dance, she can do whatever you want. Nice, cool. And with your webcam, she can follow your blinks, she can follow your mouth movements. It's dope. Unfortunately, the reason I'm doing this is because my VR headset is busted, but in theory, when my VR headset is back to working, I should hopefully have mostly full body movement on this avatar. In these little apps here, it's only got the face movements, which is enough for the now, it's enough for this video, but when I get able to jump back into VR, I've got some software available to sit and play about with this. And I'm going to export this avatar, I'm going to play it in VR chat, it's going to be in future videos. I think it turned out pretty well. So yeah, that was a quick whirlwind tour of my avatar. As you can see, can you become a VTuber in a day? Well, yes and no. You can technically be a VTuber in a day, but it's probably not going to be up to the standards you want. I managed to get an avatar, I managed to get free software that makes it mimic your movements through your microphone and through your webcam. Would I recommend doing it in a day to everyone else? No. But you can, if you're on a budget and you're on a hurry, you can do it. You don't need to buy £13 clothes. Don't need to spend money on expensive software, although I imagine Luppet would be so much better than the software that I was using. But hey, I did it. I became a VTuber. I have an avatar now. I'm not behind. God, that was hard. And stressful. So there you have it. Technically, you can become a VTuber in a day. It is not fully customized, it is not up to the standard I really wanted it to be, but you can technically do it in a day, so why don't you dive in and try and make your own avatar? Or better yet, if you've got money, pay someone to do it for you, because they'll probably do a better design than I managed to come out with. But hey, we'll maybe start using this avatar a little bit on the streams when we're in VR mode. When Oculus fix my